My name is Willer Almeida. I'm here with my wife, Fatima Givaz, my son, Bruno Becker. My son is a US citizen. My wife does not speak English. Probably I will need the help of my son to be translating, just in case if my wife wants to speak something. I'm with Funshola, which is my godchild in Brazil. Fumbola de Babalawo, Fatumbi. It's my godchild in Brazil as well. Ifunsha de Odutula is Araba godchild de Sheira de him, Infa, a great Awo, Araba Shamarin, with his lovely family, lovely, adorable family, Yalu Kokami, Baba Shoga, and Ya Efunapwe, Nishere de him, and Edam Bemi Efun Lola Loni also we all came to Nigeria for my coronation tomorrow as Oba Apetu, and I am very, very excited, especially for everything I had to go through to be here today and tonight. For all those years, I'm 53, and I've been coming to Nigeria since when I was 26 years old. But I have been in contact with the African religion since when I was 7 years old in Candomblé, Brazil, because I am American and Brazilian citizen. So I grew up listening about orishas, and I've always had contact with the nature and the power of the ancestors. So it guided me through all my challenges in life. So that's why I decided to go deep and profound in the knowledge. The reason why I am here in this earth, why I came to the world, what is the purpose of my life, what is my mission. And I found out that my mission is to be in peace, to have peace in my mind, in my heart, and to have wisdom. Once I have wisdom, once I have knowledge, I can deal with my health, my wealth, my friendship, my family. I can know how to deal with my life, what to eat, what not to eat, what to drink, what not to drink, how to deal with people, how to be tolerant, not to explode, not to speak nonsense. So through Ifa teachings, through Obatala behavior, I have learned a lot of things that I could apply in my life, apply in my family education. When we have a child, I'm a father and I love my child. I know you are a father, you are a mother, you are a son, you are our daughter. So when you have someone you love, you care, you want to do your best. And doing your best means learning from the best. And I learned, and I'm still learning from the verses and learning from the teachers that can teach me what to do to have a better moment.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Please, if I want to address you, sir, can I call you a Babalawo or Obatala custodian? Because I saw you came for Batala program today. So please, how best can I describe you in the tradition or in Sheshe?
Well, I've been initiated as a Babalawo in 2001 by Araba Adesanya in Oderemo, Nigeria. But I am too small to be considered Babalawo, you know, because I still need to study a lot. I'd rather be called Obapetu, representative of Obatala in the world, because I'm so proud of being the first foreigner inside the Ileife temple, inside the Obatala temple. I am the first one in the history. As they told me, I'm the first Obapetu. And I think it requires a lot of responsibility representing this big Orisha in my community in Brazil. Not only in Brazil, but also maybe in the United States of America where I live. I live in both countries. And although I am Babalawo, but my connection is with both. So it's difficult to me to choose how to be called. It depends on my role. It depends on what I'm going to be doing from now on. It means how am I going to be called? But in both areas, I can work. I mean, I don't see any problem. But I think the role, the journey is going to be Obapetu.
All right, sir. Please, sir, our Yorubas, our fellow Yorubas who want to know more about the crown that you have on your head. So please, can you just share some insight into that for us to know?
Yeah, the crown that had my head means that a king can never let the head uncover because we carry the ashe on the top of the head. So this ashe, it has to be protected. It has to be covered. We uncover when we pray to God, when we are praying to the Irumoles. So Irumole and Orisha, I've been taught by my Araba Shamorin many times that Irumole, I would say, it's the thunder, is the wind, is the fire, is the unseen power. And Orishas is what we can touch. So every time that we have to be praying for the elements from the natures, we uncover the head. So to be covered means that the head is the most important Orisha that we carry on over our shoulders. Means a symbol of power that we all have. It's our own inner self. It is our, I would say that's our greatest power. It's yourself, myself, our inner self.
All right, sir. Thank you. Please, as a Brazilian and as well an American, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Please, can you just tell us how Isheshe is being practiced in Brazil? You know, do they practice it differently, from the way we practice in Nigeria?
Definitely, yes. It's different. The slavery in Brazil, part of the development in Brazil were based in the slavery. Everything we have in Brazil, when the Portuguese brought the slavery from Africa to Brazil, our food, our dance, samba, our cultures, we are so connected, we are so united that the Orisha came together. So I grew up listening to Orisha songs, Orisha samba, bossa nova, the rhythm of the songs, the rhythm of the music has a lot to do with African rhythm. So the African is in our blood, is in our heart. And the happiness, the joy to be alive in Brazil has a lot to do with African tradition. Because of that, almost all Brazilians know about Orisha. If you ask any Brazilian, like, Have you ever heard about Yemanja? Everybody goes to the beach to make offerings at the end of the year to Yemanja. Everybody has ever heard about Oshala. We call Oshala, not Obatala. Everybody knows that. So, in myself, when I was young, I used to hear voices to talk to spirits, and nobody understood what was going on. And my mother, she has a babysitter, and this babysitter, she told my mom, look, your son has been seeing ghosts, priest, Catholic Church. And my mother said, look, I don't have any religion. You're not going to take my son to any church. So she ended up taking me to Candomblé. Candomblé is an African religion. It's a kind of Ixexé, but it's a Brazilian African religion. And I was initiated to Obatala, Oxalá Guion, Orixalá. But I had never gotten possessed, manifested any kind of energy in Brazil. So I grew up in this religion, which I fell in love with. Was very beautiful religion. And all my answers were answered. And then when I was 18 years old, I moved to the United States of America. When I was in USA, I met many babalawos. And I did not know that Nigeria was colonized by England, and the official language was English. And then I was like, oh my God, they speak English. So I'm not gonna have any problems, traveling to Nigeria to find out more about the Orishas. So I decided to travel to Nigeria and to go deep in the wisdom and knowledge of Orishas, Ixexé. So when I arrived in Nigeria in 1998, Araba Desanya, in that time, he casted Ifa to me, and then he said, you have to be initiated to Obatala before getting initiated to Ifa. So when I was initiated, I got possessed by Obatala. And I did not believe that this could happen to me. And this happened. I felt scared. At the same time, amused for what had happened. And then I went back to the USA. 2 years later, I called Araba Samori to take some doubts. I had some doubts about the color of the animals. I said, can Obatala take black or brown animals? He said, yes, no problem. Oh, because in Brazil, they only give white animals. Well, something, in that time, it's been like 25 years ago, 26 years ago. And he was helping me with my questions and the doubts that I was having in that time. So, and then I came back to Nigeria and I got initiated to Ifa. And I started practicing, studying the Odus, and I built up, my temple was built in Brazil, and the name of my temple is Efun Lache, S-E, Efun Lache, Etkon, Efun Lache. And then I started working with the spirituality, and I've been living both the countries. I live in Brazil, and I live in the USA. So that's my journey into the spirituality. And now Obatala has called me to become a king inside the Ile-Ife temple, Obatala, as Oba Petu. That makes me feel very, very proud.
In America, do you practice Ifa there or you have a profession?
Well, in America, I work with investments in the real estate. I buy and I sell a lot of properties. And I buy apartments and sell apartments. I work with investments in America, as well as my wife worked with the Gatery. She has a Gatery company in the USA. And I work also with the translations and business translations. And in Brazil, I work with the legal, I'm a legal practitioner. I'm a counselor in justice. I work with the justice, and I have a company with the lawyers. A lot of lawyers work with me, and we have a lot of companies to resolve their problems, any kind of criminal problems, fiscal problems, any kind of problems related to the justice. And also, I've been working legally uniting Ketusify Institute with the Funlache Institute as an organization in Brazil to be working together according to the legal and political system in Brazil.
Oh, thank you very much. It is an honor and a pleasure to have my brother, my friend, my business partner, I will call him.
Thank you.
William Amelda, now Oba Akpetu
So,
of Oba, is at Oba Ishoro in Ile-Ife, in the Obatala Temple. So he is the leader, both administrative and spiritual head of Ile Egbe Efunlashe, Ile Obatala, Ile Ogboni. That is our principal partner with Ketusify Institute in Brazil. So, and I welcome his beautiful wife, handsome son, and all other team members from Ile Egbe Efunlashe, from Efushola, Efunbolade, Edogbemi. So he has a whole lot of them. So I'm happy to host them in Nigeria, although he has been to Nigeria many times. He used to tell me he's more Nigerian than me. I don't contest that. He is. So I'm happy to introduce them, and this is one of our partners in Brazil, Ile Egbe Efunlashe. Why I am taking care, using his word. He is an Awo. He can do what an Awo can do. It takes time to study. But he prefers to say, okay, Araba, you take care of Ifa. I will see about the Obatala thing, especially because he has been chosen by the divine to be the Oba Akpetu. So Brazilians, Portuguese speakers, look out for Ile Egbe Efunlashe and Ketusify Institute partnership as we have done in the past, and we hope to bring you more information for your spiritual enlightenment, growth and development. So we want to thank Get a Better Life for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir.
I share.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Can you explain to us the relationship, in-depth relationship that your institute and his institute has together?
Okay, thank you very much. Primarily, our objective to work together. Oba Akpetu has observed how and what many Nigerians, including Brazil, have done and has turned the name of Ishesheto in Brazil. And in his 25 times of coming to Nigeria, he has been searching for truth. He has been searching for honest, trustworthy, and reliable person, which you know is very scarce all over the world. So, and he claimed to have found one in us as an individual, as a family, and also in Obalesu in Ile-Ife, where Obatala is concerned. Like he usually said, he said he believed in us to the extent that he can bring his biological son to be initiated with us. So what we plan to do is to rebrand, is to reposition, is to let Brazilian knows that no matter the experience they have had with other people where Isheshe is concerned, now they have the trustworthy, the knowledgeable, and the reliable one to work with. So like he said, he called many times for his question, for his clarification. So many Brazilians have gone through so many things in the hands of Nigeria, in the hands of Brazilians. So we are led to let them realize that wherever there is original, there will be counterfeit. So, but now we have the original to present to them. So our partnership is centered on sharing information, profound, deepest information about Obatala under his leadership as the Oba Akpetu, and also profound information about Ifa in every aspect of life under my leadership as the Araba of Eposho, so that our team, our students, everybody who passed through the partnership we are doing will be better than any other person.
Erelu Iaoshun Yanifafo Milola. É um orgulho estar aqui hoje,
She's proud of being here today,
acompanhando o meu marido
accompanying my husband
nessa celebração como Obapetu.
in this celebration as Oba Apetu.
Nós iniciamos essa caminhada no Orixá há mais de 20 anos, quando viemos juntos para a Nigéria,
We've begun this journey around 20 years ago,
em busca da verdade,
looking for the truth,
do Orixá,
looking for the Orisha,
essa força maior que move o universo.
this power that moves the world, that moves the universe.
E eu fui iniciada para Oxum.
I was initiated Oshun.
Eu sou a Ieye Obapetu, Erelu e a Oxum,
I am-
Yanifá Fumilolá.
That's her whole name. That's what she just said. Yeye, Oba Apetu, Erelu,
Erelu e a Oxum,
Yaoshun,
Yanifá
Yanifa
Fumilolá.
Fumilola.
E eu busco também, através do Orixá, né, mostrar a importância da mulher na sociedade iorubá, na religião,
And she also looks for, through Orisha, to show, to represent the empowerment of women in the religion.
ao cuidar da família, dos filhos,
In taking care of the family, in taking care of their sons, their children,
e mostrar que a mulher é capaz de cuidar de sua família e de introduzi-la a um culto de fé e de uma força maior, ligado à natureza, ligado ao universo.
show that the woman's capable of. Já esqueci. Você falou muita coisa. Você não pausou.
Eu busco no Orixá também a força
Que a mulher é capaz de.
que a mulher é capaz de cuidar da sua família
The
e
woman's
buscar
capable
a
of taking
força
care of her
maior.
family and looking for the stronger empowerment in the world.
Mostrar essa força da mulher tanto dentro do culto quanto na sociedade.
And show this empowerment within the religion itself and also within the society.
Encaminhando os seus filhos.
Can you help us ask her how she started her Orisha journey?
Yeah. Ele quer saber como é que você começou a sua jornada de orixá, sua jornada espiritual. Não, isso é depois. Ele
How
quer
did
saber
she
isso primeiro.
develop interest in it?
Como é que você desenvolveu esse interesse pela religião?
Eu venho de uma família muito católica,
I come from a really Catholic family.
mas isso não me preenchia.
However, that was not fulfilling me.
Eu, desde muito cedo, eu buscava algo maior que me trouxesse mais respostas em relação à vida.
I always looked for something that was giving me more answers about life, about everything, since I was young.
Isso foi o que me moveu vir à Nigéria em busca da verdade do Orixá.
And that was what gave me the purpose to come to Nigeria looking for Orisha.
Essa força maior do Orixá me preenche
This Orisha power fulfills me
quando me coloca em conexão com toda a natureza.
when it connects me with the nature. It fulfills me.
Yeah, that's okay. Shortly, is she not feeling, facing any rejection
In the
in
family,
the family or in the society?
in the society, because it's
Because
into
she's
the
Orisha practice.
Orisha tradition.
Eles querem saber se você já se sentiu rejeitada na sua família por ter tentado seguir essa religião junto com meu pai.
Não. Nunca fui rejeitada pela minha família, pelo contrário, sempre tive todo o apoio.
I've never been rejected by my family. It's actually the other way around. They've supported.
Okay.
So let her tell us her name. She just say that to us.
Ok. Fala o seu nome e um tchau tchau pro pessoal do Brasil.
Meu nome é Fátima Gilvaz e eu quero que o Brasil saiba que a verdade do Orixá existe.
I want Brazil to know that the Orisha's truth exists
e que Obatalá,
and that Obatala
ele precisa ser levado, o nome de Obatalá ser levado aos 4 cantos do mundo, com certeza.
that Obatala's name has to be taken all around the globe. My name is Bruno Almeida. I am also a Fushade Odutola, and I got initiated in the religion, actually initiated when I was 7, but I've been there since I was a baby, since my father decided to look for it. And recently, Baba initiated me in Ifa, and I became a Babalawo. You know, I'm still studying, still learning it. But
Wow, you're Babalawo.
yes, recently became one. I want to say 3 months ago.
Meu nome de iniciado, por que eu decidi vir à Nigéria?
Isso,
Bom, meu nome é Luan Saraiva,
my name is Luan Saraiva.
Edam Bemi Efun Lola Loni.
Dambemi Fulolaloni.
Decidi vir à Nigéria por gratidão, por amor ao Batalá,
I decided to come to Nigeria because of gratitude, because I love Obatala,
pelas respostas que ele entregou à minha vida, pelo preenchimento ao meu ser.
for all the answers he's given to me, and for fulfilling myself.
Meu nome é João Fernandes, sou médico, cirurgião vascular.
My name is João Fernandes. I am a doctor, cardiovascular doctor.
Meu nome iniciado é Efum Bolade Alabe
My name
Ifa Fatumbi.
is Efumbolade Alabe Ifa Fatumbi. Sure.
Sou iniciado no culto tradicional Ixexê Lagbá pelas mãos de Eru Adadi Obá Apetu há 17 anos.
I was initiated 17 years ago on the hands of Oba Apetu.
Estou a caminho de ser aqui, o motivo de estar aqui em apoio à coroação do meu sacerdote.
The reason why I'm here is to support the coronation of my priest, my Oba Apetu.
A gratidão a ele por tudo que ele tem feito na minha vida ao longo desses 17 anos.
And also for being thankful for everything he's done in my life for the past 17 years.
E também pela gratidão ao meu orixá, ao Batalá, por tudo que ele trouxe na minha vida.
And also because I want to be grateful for Obatala for everything he's given to me.
E ter me transformado em uma pessoa melhor,
For transforming me in a better person,
em um pai melhor,
in a better father,
em um médico melhor
in a better doctor,
e um ser humano melhor.
in a better human being.
E ter trazido a minha paz no meu espírito
And for have brought peace in my soul
e muito mais do que eu esperava encontrar.
and much more than I
Por
thought I
isso-
could have found.
Por isso, eu estou aqui a caminho de ser coroado Ossi Oba Apetu.
And for that reason, I'm here, close to being coronated as Osi Oba Apetu.
Meu nome é Tiago Santiago,
My name is Thiago Santiago
Efum Solá.
Efu Solar.
Eu sou contador, professor universitário,
I am an accountant and a professor.
doutor em Direito
I'm a counselor as well in law offices.
e vim para a Nigéria acompanhar a coroação do Oba Apetu,
And I've come to Nigeria to accompany the coronation of Oba Apetu.
pois servir a Obatalá,
Because serving Obatala,
sendo guiado pelo Oba Apetu,
being guided by Oba Apetu,
transformou a minha vida e mudou a minha família.
has transformed my life and has changed my family.
My words is when you have a dream, never ever stop dreaming. Go for it. Life does not stop. And you may not stop like the river. The river never stops flowing to the ocean. So that's my advice. And there is a song in Yoruba that I love means Iyoyo kewa mi fun mi yo. Iyo kewa mifumio. Aiyo ire. Aiyo lasho. Aiyo ire. Aiyo lasho. Olodumare wa mifumio. And I love it, this song. It means so much to fulfill me with good cloth, plenty to eat, plenty to drink. The rich in my life means always to have something to drink, something to eat, and strength to continue. And I thank you, get a better life. And by the way, I am your fan in Brazil. I've been watching your channel, and I can guarantee that it's being all over the world. I have personally been learning so much, and I'm so grateful. Thank God, thank all the rituals, the tradition, the ancestors that have chosen all of you to be sharing with all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're highly welcome, sir.